Masahu, Antush, Uruz. It's just the alphabet. Pick up a pen, write some words on a piece of paper, and you have to do it. Who says so? Well, the lawyers say so, because we write all the words on the pieces of paper in this 21st century. It comes from the writings of the pharaohs. They had their own secret writings, and we were given this version, the version of our own brain computer. We were divided, conquered, so we're given these marks, and then told that they blah, 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 come from here, do this, go there. So the Indo-European languages take these marks and you write them in letters from left to right. These marks also make up the Hebrew language. These are older. This is the oldest. The human brain is the greatest, most wonderful creation ever made. The computer that has unlimited storage. You do want to take your own power back. The Hebrew alphabet. You people were taught to take the Hebrew alphabet and write the letters this way. The Chinese, many of the Oriental alphabets, were taught to put the marks on top of each other, thus creating new and different marks. And then if you put 2 or 3 marks on top of each other, you start to have a whole language and words. This is the Chinese language, is what are called bind runes. It's the same marks, but instead of doing one letter at a time, left to right, or right to left, you put 1, 2, 3, 2 or more letters on top of each other to make a whole new mark, a whole new word. It's a remarkable way of storing information. Really, really quite more efficient than either of the other two. Oops. And well, let's show the next page since it tried to get there. Uruz. The actual, here it is. Actual rainbow bridge of living ice, the circle up here. Here, a circle. Here, the mark Uruz. The heavens, or what we now call North America, South America, used to be called lower heaven, upper heaven. The Nazarene, Jesus, Isis, Jesus, Isis, that boy born in Bethlehem under the great big Christmas star, lived in Nazareth. The Nazarene walked the heavens, upper heaven and lower heaven, for 18 years. He walked about 6,000 miles a year for 18 years in what we now call the Americas. But it wasn't called the Americas till much later than that. The oldest pyramids on Earth, and they are found everywhere on the planet, on the land, underwater, under oceans, under lakes, under rivers, under seas. As one pyramid was covered with water, a new land appeared, a new pyramid was built. When those pyramids are capped with gold, they create a basic Wi-Fi electric system that's free everywhere on the planet. It's pretty simple. Piece of simple, easy. See? And there you go. But you can lock it up, go to war, right? Divide and conquer the alphabet, and they do that with just writing words on a piece of paper. That's it. That's all. Now, if humans can write the Eddas, the Vedas, the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, the Revelation, the books they have written, the Magna Carta, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence of these United States of America. If you can write all that at a 1-year-old level with the runes all split and divided, put them back together, be as children, create the garden that feeds everyone. And wow, what does that look like? And what orders do you write? Well, it's easy. The first rune is Fehu. There's the tree growing towards the light. It's not a cow. In the fourth world runes, you're told this is a cow. Fehu means the wealth of having many cows. And all cows have 2 horns growing out the same side of their head. Not. So, clearly not a cow, but a tree in the dark that needs to find the light. It will grow in the same direction. All the branches will grow up towards the light, and that's what it's doing. We're coming from the darkness to the light. And this tree, Fehu, the great wealth is in nature, the oldest tree on earth, the Holy Mother marijuana, cannabis, ganja, weed, hemp. It is the only tree that can grow enough oxygen to save human beings from killing themselves. Otherwise, God has to use H2O, 2 hydrogen bombs, to blow up the North Polar ice cap and release the oxygen into the air. You would much rather write the words to do it. So, we pick up the pen, we write, end marijuana, Holy Mother Mary prohibition. Let the mother grow. They use this plant to clean the radioactivity out of the dirt from the Chernobyl incident in the Ukraine area. They grew marijuana, and the roots took the radioactivity out of the dirt, put it in the air as clean, fresh oxygen. It cleaned the dirt and made clean, fresh, free oxygen, and then rain came down. Just like that, rain came down. This is all in the runes. The runes never lie. They are the truth, and the truth will set you free. It's just a matter of writing your way out of this, or waiting for the North Polar ice cap to melt in half and come and get ya. We'll talk about that soon enough. What are some of the next orders we write? Well, 150 million national forest acres with all the free food we could ever want. 300 million citizens, a little more, but adults, yes. Everybody gets a half acre. Here's a half acre, 600 species, all the food I could ever want. I give food away. Give us this day our daily bread. That's important, and we can write that too. End money, end the Federal Reserve, end the IRS. What happens when we end money? Well, you can stay home. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay for your water. But you will have to take care of the water and water your plants and grow the food to feed your children. You will have to stay home with your children and educate them. We will end education, government, indoctrination of A, B, C, divide and conquer, war is the way. It is not. I am the way. Life is the way. We will teach the true alphabet of light and love, and children will stay at home with their parents in the garden, playing and loving and being kind. It's an awesome world. You're going to love it. So, pretty easy to do. Now here's a fun fact. My generation, the baby boomer generation, 46 to 64, 1946 to 1964, we babies born then, we are the first and the last, sadly, generation in all the history of everything to be more than 50% literate. More than half of us can read. Before that, nope. After that, nope. Now you're being taught, just look at the icons, just look at the symbol. You don't need to know what the word means. The slave masters are actually taught this alphabet so they can master all of their little tiny slaves who speak Chinese and Hebrew and Indonesian, Indo-Romance languages. What a lie. What a big fat lie. So that must be military-industrial complex, which simply put, murders children to turn their blood into money, quickly in war or slowly by destroying the environment. Vote for me. Lord Christ love President Kimberly Sue Swanson. Vote for the blank line and write those words in. Lord Christ love President Kimberly Sue Swanson. I love you. I love this land we now call America.